What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve here with Raiken Profit over at RaikenProfit.com, coming back to you with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk to the person out there who is just starting in their reselling adventures. Maybe you've only been reselling for a month or a couple weeks, or maybe you haven't even gotten started. But really what I want to talk about is the person who's gotten started, they're brand spanking new, and they just don't know if they can make it in the reselling business. Maybe they're saying to themselves, you know, there's no money to be made, or the competition is just too steep, or maybe this isn't for me, and you're feeling like quitting. I kind of want to talk to you and give you some advice right now. And the funny thing is, I also have a friend who just started reselling, and he lives in my area, and I talked to him on the phone today, and I kind of asked him for a progress report. I said, hey man, how are you doing? What's new? How's your business? Because he's been calling me like every single day and whatnot and keeping me up to date, but I haven't heard from him in like a week or so. So I talked to him, and pretty much what he said was, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna be doing this anymore. You know, I spent like a couple $100 and I'm already out like $100, $150. There's too much competition, this and that. So it really inspired me to make this video. So with that being said, let's dive into the content. So if you're brand spanking new, you're not doing so well at first, and you're kind of losing some money, the first thing I want to say to you is it's gonna take time, just like anything in life, right? Anything that's really a worthy goal or something you really want to achieve, whether it's losing weight or building muscle or making a certain amount of money or starting a new business, which you are doing with the reselling business, it's gonna take time. You've got to have patience. It's not gonna just happen overnight. All of a sudden, you're not gonna just make, you know, $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000 like some people that you see on YouTube or in Facebook groups. It's gonna take time. You're gonna have to learn what to buy. You're gonna have to do your research. You're gonna have to figure out what works for you. Another thing I wanna mention as well, when you're first getting started and maybe you're losing money, you're not doing so well, I would say instead of buying anything and everything and getting super excited, which is kind of what's happening with my friend. He's getting so pumped up. He's buying every single VHS that's brand new in a package. He's buying every single textbook. What you need to do is just calm down and try to only buy the items that you know will sell. So again, instead of just buying everything and just hoping that it sells, make sure that when you spend your money, that it's actually gonna bring back a return. So that's really, really important. I know that everyone's like excited to like jump out the gate and go make it happen and find all the items. But when you're first getting started, try to stick with the items that are just for sure home runs. Another thing I would say is instead of investing in like expensive items, like $30 items, $50 items, you know, going to pawn shops, doing retail arbitrage, stick with like the garage sales, stick with like the thrift stores. Try to stick to the items that are really low risk. Items that maybe only cost $0.25 at a garage sale, or $1 or $2 or less than $5 for like a really nice jacket at the thrift store. Try to minimize your risk as much as possible, because again, it's gonna take time. You're gonna have to figure out, you know, how to research items properly. You're gonna have to learn how to work the Amazon seller app or how to navigate through the sold listings on eBay. So really, I would say minimize your risk and just have some patience. I know what it's like to be brand spanking new. Trust me, I mean, it just feels like yesterday when I quit my job at the Cracker Barrel and left behind my pizza delivery job and all these like crappy jobs. It feels like yesterday, but the one thing I can say is I had patience. I took my time. I learned one thing at a time. I moved from Craigslist, then I moved to eBay, then I moved to Amazon and Kindle Publishing, and I learned how to edit videos and create my own products. But it was one step at a time. It's not gonna just all come to you. You're not gonna know how to do everything. You do have to get started, you do have to have patience, and you do need to take your time and just be willing to do what it takes to learn. So hopefully this video helped you out, guys. Don't get discouraged, stick with it. Another thing I wanna say, and I forgot to mention it before, is get around like-minded people. Join a Facebook group, network with people locally, or just try to get around people who are already succeeding. That's probably the best advice I've ever been given, and probably the best advice you're gonna get from this video. Hang out with people that are already making it happen, because you're gonna learn their systems, their processes, you're gonna learn what they're buying, you're gonna figure out what they're doing, and then you're gonna be able to replicate that and be able to model their business to succeed in your business as well. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And in today's video, I want to answer a viewer question that I received recently on one of my latest videos. There's a pretty crazy glare going on, but the video was of myself and my employee taking pictures in my garage for my eBay clothing business, and I got a question that I want to answer, and it's by Brooke Hayes. So first of all, Brooke, I appreciate you watching the videos.